Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, Strat-O-Matic Network. And we've got the second game of a doubleheader between the Baltimore Orioles at the Boston Red Sox, dated September 18 in our 1969 replay. And the lineups were a little shaken up for both teams. For the Orioles, Blair is still out, hurt, and then they have a few others who are in because it's a doubleheader. Like, for example, Powell will sit this one out. Johnson will sit this one out. And Frank Robinson is out. He's hurt. Actually, he must have played in the first game. Yeah, he did. So he's sitting this one out. The other thing, hey, Kathy Harden has arrived. I don't know if you may have missed it, but I'm going to be showing a highlight of it as soon as it's available. I now am able to edit these, not just edit these videos completely, not having to modify the original. The original stays on, but getting a whole new video, edited, clipped, because I've asked people have asked me about doing highlights. So I just assume I will go through the lineups. I'm going to be taking some medicine, if you don't mind. I spoke to my son, and in the great scheme of things, he's such a great guy. He called me. I told him how much I love him. And he said he knows how much. I asked him, do you know how much you're loved? He said, yeah. And I'm going to treat myself to a little cannabis here. Give myself permission not to worry about shit. Indeed. Oh. And what I'd like to do is have a nice leisurely ball game here for you all. YouTube, Jeffrey Guterman. I say Guterman because it doesn't come out Guterman. That's too talking to my big screen. I'm going to get it all going here, big screen and all. Just to let you all know, the Orioles won the first game 8-2. And what was remarkable about this game, is that in the top of the third inning, Powell hit a fly ball to right field, and Tony Conigliaro ran to the wall to catch it. He made the catch, but he hit the wall and was dazed. Not only did the runner on third tag, but Martin tagged from first to third. It was an F1 rare play. And you can read it right here. The outfielder the first time this ever happened to me, outfielder races back to the wall and makes a diving catch, but ends up colliding with the wall. He holds onto the ball, but is dazed. All base runners tag up and advance 2 bases before the outfielder recovers enough to throw the ball back into the infield. That was a first for me. And they came out to look at Tony, and they figured the prudent thing to do was take him out of the game. They sent him to Boston General, and oh yeah. Yeah, and they found the x-rays. They did an x-ray of his head, and they found nothing. And yes, Bill Ivamy notes that Boog Powell tripled in the 9th. And yeah, the earth was frickin' shaking. I think it hit something like a 2. It was not that, but 2.4 on the Richter scale, but that's still a lot for one human being to shake the earth. And then Robinson hit a 2-run home run. They ended up scoring 4 runs. Rettenman hit a 2-run home run. And by the way, it was Billy Conigliaro who came into play right. Well, I took the liberty of deciding you're not going to let Tony play this game. So he's not playing this game. I'm going to go through the lineups, and I'm going to actually do it without you looking at it, just for the hell of it, while I partake. And as soon as that's ready, it takes a while for these videos to be downloadable, but I learned and figured out finally, it took a lot of persistence, how to take a video and create a new edited video. I finally been able to do that. I did that with a couple. I did it with Julian's 3 errors. I had done it by just broadcasting the broadcast, but the quality isn't good. So now I have that one, and then I also did Felix Millon's 2-run home run. Let's look at our lineups. Leading off for the You were a big motivator. Bill Ivamy, you were a huge motivator for me to do all that. Leading off for the Orioles is Don Buford. He's at second. Mark Belanger batting second at short. Terry Crowley batting third at first. Brooks Robinson is the cleanup hitter. He's at third. Kurt Martin in left. Dave May in right. Merv Ruttenmund Batting seventh in center, Clay Dalrymple will catch. And the pitcher is Jim Harden. He's right-handed. He's 1.5. His battery quotient is -1. For the Red Sox, leading off and playing first base is Tony Muser. Batting second at second, Mike Andrews. Karl batting third and left. Rico at short. George Scott at third. Billy Canigliaro starting in center field. Dick Schofield in right, as Reggie Smith is not playing, so I had to move things around a little bit. He's not playing the second game. Jerry Moses catching, and Vicente Romo. You played that for your son? Oh, I'm glad. That's good that you can get a good laugh. Was it the... Did I already have that up? I think I had that up last night. Yeah, the Felix. Well, I put that up 4 hours ago. You must have played the old one I had, and the quality wasn't that great because, you know, you're broadcasting a broadcast. These are actual broadcasts, clips. And just to let you know, again, Baltimore won the first game 8-2 of this doubleheader. They won in real world 6-4 in the first game. In this, the game, it was good enough. Okay. In this, the second game, the Red Sox shut out the Orioles 5-0. Romo went all the way. Harden got the loss. Leonard came in. And I say, you know what, without further ado, I'm going to go a couple innings before another break here. And we're going to play some baseball. And the Red Sox take the field. Of course, Kathy for the Orioles. No doubt about that. And leading it off for the Orioles, Don Buford, switch hitter batting left. And we're glad to have you here on the Strat-O-Matic network. Here's Romo now. He's ready. The pitch to Buford. 4-4. Switch hitter batting left. Catcher X. That's for Moses. Moses 4-6. And I hope you all don't mind my leisurely way. I lay the Super Advanced X chart down slowly. Yeah, we got to slow down, folks. Really. 4-6, 4-4. That's going to be a squibber without a runner on base. The W would have been a wild pitch, but it is a squibber. Moses E6, 3-6-8. And he's going to pick that squibber up on a WG and throw him out. You've been watching the Masters. So there's Buford is retired. Okay, so the Masters started. And we have Jimmy Jam here, folks. We got Kathy, Bill, and Jimmy. So it's one down. Here's Belanger now. All I know is I saw some kid, couldn't have been more than 5 years old, maybe 6, sink a putt, a long one. Then I think I saw another one do that. Jimmy Jam, I've been asked this a lot. And I'm going to say it real quick. The only stats I'm keeping, besides, of course, wins and losses and standings and games behind, is individual wins and home runs, because I just don't have the time, Jimmy Jam. And it was not a fun decision, but it was the necessary decision because I just don't have the patience, the time, and then I make errors. Okay, I don't have a computer program. What I might do, now I have an iMac. I know that Strat-O-Matic allows you to input, but even then, I just don't know I have the time. I hope you understand. It's still, to me, the process is what's important. We find out what teams are where, and we get, as a novelty, home runs and wins. I hope you understand. Here's Romo now facing Belanger, the windup, and the pitch. And I take the question very seriously. 6-4 ground ball, short X. So I say it with sincerity, that I hope you understand, and I hope you're not going to think that the replay is diminished. It was a grounder to short. Rico was a 216. That may be a longer answer than you had hoped for. It was, yeah. Oh, thank you. The broadcasts are the gold. I should say the time spent on the broadcasts, even though I really like that they're archived. That's Rico 216 going for this, and it's a good question. That's a 2-2. That's going to be an S2 without looking, but but we will S1 without looking. It's a single one. Rico is only a one would have got that. E16, 611, 14. Oh, and he boots it. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. He booted that. It's a single and a throwing error. That's what we could call it. Seem to be a lot of those because it's an S1 E1. It was a 14 on the 16. And there it is, E1. Nose on your face, single and error. Charge to Rico. And Belanger on second with one out. Oh, gotta save the oh Christ for really special occasions. Okay, here's Crowley. We're using just a pitcher's hitting card as a placeholder, if you understand. He's not carded. So here's Romo, Crowley, left-handed hitter. It's one out, Belanger on second. Romo from the stretch. Pitch to Crowley, that's 1-5, right-handed, base hit up the middle. This might score Belanger. Crowley with the single, the youngster. Lord. And Billy Canigliaro, -1, that's Belanger coming around. And let's see, that's +1, I would say. No infield in. That's 1-15, 1-16. Man, we got our little thingy here. When no one's held, it's 1-16. Freaking let him, that's a close one. That's almost worth throwing. But trying to get Belanger, and I don't know. It's not my call. It's they're going for it. Here's Billy Canigliaro, the throw to get Belanger, 1-16, and he is safe. So that may have been the wrong idea because Crowley now goes into scoring position with one out. And here's Brooks Robinson. But sometimes you make those calls because what a throw it would have been if he got him. Lord. Oh, listen, this year's, thank you, Jimmy Jam. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here's Brooks now with Crowley on second, 1-0 Orioles. I think that's no problem to Red Sox haters and Oriole fans alike. Here's the pitch to Brooks. That's going to be 412. Right-handed struck him out. So that is 2 away. And actually, my rationale is if Romo gets Martin, it was a good call to try to throw him out because no harm was done. And anyway, Oscar Wilde said, anything worth doing is worth doing badly. I love the saying. Now, don't take it literally. 2 outs, the pitch to Martin. That's going to be 6-8 right-handed. Fly ball right, it's high, and it's playable. And under that, I can't keep track of who's playing where in that Red Sox outfield. It's Schofield. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it was a good move, I'd say, for whoever the third base coach, whatever the hell, to decide to have him throw. Actually, isn't it the frickin' center, the outfielder? In this case, it was Canigliaro. He doesn't have time to look at a coach to decide if he's throwing it. You know what I'm saying? That's not a managerial call exactly. But there was 1 run on 2 hits, the error by Rico, and 1 left on. We've gone half, and it's Baltimore 1. Bo Sox coming up now. It's a early evening twilight start here in beautiful Fenway, and here's Harden now. And leading it off will be Tony Muser. Tony Muser. And, oh shit, this thing is frozen. That is so weird. You know, that is so freaking weird that this thing on my... Oh, okay, now it's moving. Okay, Jesus Christ. It was frozen, for Christ's sakes. Tony Muser, I guess they brought him up. You can go look him up. Oscar Wilde's. You wouldn't like it to your liking, but I want to tell you what a genius he was. Okay? What a frickin' literary genius he frickin' was. Do you know what I'm saying? Here's Tony Muser. Left-handed hitter, as you can see. He's got an awesome card for a pitcher, but he's a hitter, and he'll get at least 2 at-bats today. Facing Harden, the right-handed hitter. Here's the wind-up. Pitch to Muser. That's on Muser's card. 2-7. A grounder to third. And it's Brooks to Crowley. And that's 1 away. It was a 2-7 right-handed. Look at that card. Whoa. Look at that freaking card. You may have enjoyed it. Well, I don't know what, I don't know what I could say to even, where was that hit? Oh, that was hit to Brooks. There's 1 away. I'd like to go to a lesbian bar, okay? But I don't think I'd be very well received. Okay. 1 out, here's Mike Andrews. Oh, excuse me, please. Okay, Andrews, right-handed hitter. Harden now. He gets the sign from a Dalrymple. He's set, and the pitch to Andrews. That is 5-5 right-handed. Ballpark blast by Andrews, and he's got the power. It's a 15. Now, we're going to check this out in Fenway, a right-hander. I don't know about this. It's flying, and it's caught by the right fielder, Schofield. Oh, at the warning, right at the fence. So I recall they have a frickin' fence there. It was hit. Oh, actually no, he's right-hander. I'm sorry. That's frickin' at the warning track, and he had to jump for it. It would have hit the wall probably. Okay, and he instead, yeah, it's Schofield. Yeah, if you want, I'll get into it with you. 5-5. It's up to how much you want to get into it. 5-5 right-handed ballpark blast. Isn't that funny how it says left? Well, it was left. Yeah, a 5-5 ballpark Clark Bast. He's got the power, and it was a 15, and on the ballpark blast, it doesn't quite make it. It's caught by the left fielder. Actually, it was Karl. It was caught by, I'm sorry, Martin. I am so sorry. It doesn't matter either way because it was frickin' caught. It was caught by Martin. That's the weed. Anyway, the bottom line is there are 2 outs. And here's Karl now. Good thing is I'm not in any distress right now, folks. I may even have some peace, even though all my worry is basically self-created, but the way things are right now. These are your Orioles. I am so sorry. Let's hope here's Karl now. They're winning 1-0. So, Bill, there. Okay, Karl, left-handed hitter, Harden. And the pitch, that's a 1-7. And he chops it to first. And that's picked up by Crowley. And he takes it to the bag. And so that's a 1-2-3 by Harden. And Harden is what you call, I guess he would be how could you put it? He's not exactly a spot starter. He is more of a, I don't know, 4th starter, and he's adequate. You have Harden. You have actually a couple of good people in this Oriole organization. After Parma, McNally, and Cuellar, you have Harden. You have Phoebus. Pitched a lot of innings. Okay. Jim won 18 and 68. Did he really? Whoa, I did not know that. Shit. We've gone 1. That's good to know. It's 1-0 O's. Here is Vicente Romo. Now he's getting a sign from Moses. And if you get a sign from Moses, take it. Here's Dave May now, leading it off for this B-team Orioles team. Maybe this is the strategy of Earl Weaver, even though this is the second game. It is good to know. It's a sort of an expression used today, but I would say. Okay, here's May now, facing Romo. That's going to be 4-7 left-handed. Base hit, May. Hit to right. Thrown in by Schofield. No, it is good to know. I didn't know Harden was that good. He won 18 games. Wow. So it's May is on. Not being held. Here's Rettenmond. This damn TV, I have the big screen here. It's a little bit behind. A little bit behind the desktop. I'm going to go out, come back in. Oh, Lord. Here it is. All right. Here's Redmond now. Romo on the mound. Whoa, he's going to lay it down. He's a C. Whoa. I don't know where that came from. Shit. Pitch from Romo. Oh, Lord. 5-10, 30. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. You're supposed to do the 2 die. Now, we'll stay with what we had, the 8. And it is good. Whoa, he lays it down and hits. Oh, you're supposed to do 3 anyway, so you know who it hits. Sure. That's the cannabis. It's hit to first. And Muser takes it to the bag as only choice here. As Redmond gets a sacrifice bunt. Kind of, I think it's more of a sort of a practice that Weaver put the sign on just to keep this team's juices jostling, if you know what I'm saying. Here's Dale Rimple now. May on second. Pitch from Romo now. And that's going to be a 6-8 left-handed. Grounds to second. Oh, that's an A with a runner on second. We'll memorize this eventually. It's going to be a 6. It's hit to where the hell? Why can't I? 6-8 right-handed. Left-handed. 6-8 second. It's hit to second. And the runner will advance. Okay, a little awkward there, but we got it. And now May on third with 2 down. And here's Harden. Now he is a 6 NR. Harden steps up to the plate. Alrighty now. Here's Romo from the stretch. Again, he gets a sign from Moses. That should help. The pitch to Harden. That 1-8, he chops it to second. Again, it's Andrews. And he throws him out. And the side is retired. No runs. The leadoff single by May. They tried to scratch him over and they fell short. No runs, he's left on base. We're in the middle of the second. I think we have the makings of a pretty good ball game. Here's Harden now. Easy golf question, top of the third. That'll be after this inning. And I suppose easy is relative. What might be easy to one is not easy to another, but we'll go ahead. Here's Rico now. Sox have shaken up their lineup just a tad. They have taken out Sid O'Brien. They moved Scott to third. They're letting the youngster Muser play. Tony is not available as due to the collision out of an abundance of caution, even though it says he's fine. I deviated from real world lineup. Schofield came in. And Reggie Smith, they're given a day off here. A well-deserved day off. Rico leading it off. Here's Harden now. Very clean ball game. 3-11 right-handed, chop to first, and we're doing now. The C is the cover by Harden. I switched it from B. C would mean that a runner would advance, that the ball is harder to get or something, and therefore the pitcher would need to cover that bag. Here's George Scott. Now it's all in your head. None of it matters. That, even within Strat-O-Matic, how the play was done. The ground ball first out, C. Here's Scott now. That's going to be 4-9 right-handed. Oh, it's a blast. Oh my, but wait a minute now. Wait a minute. That's a 4-9 ballpark blast. It's going deep. He's got the power. It's to left. Kurt Martin going back again. And he makes the catch on a home run 114. Oh my. Jesus. Oh, that's the second frickin' time he did that on an Andrews blast. And if you don't mind, can we just look at that again? Lord, it happened so quickly, but I'm getting used to it now. Scott, it was a blast. 4-9 right-handed. And there it is on Harden's card. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, that ball is gone. Oh, I made a mistake. It was not a blast. Oh, that ball is gone. And the Red Sox have tied it up. I'd like others to corroborate. That was an error of commission. We're going to look at it again from a different angle on a replay. That is not a ballpark blast. That was a home run 1-18, and it was a 15. Now, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go back to we have a replay. It's the same goddamn thing. I'm gonna tell you that, but we out of an abundance of caution, we are gonna look at this again. And therefore, the pitcher would need to cover that bag. Here's George Scott. And it's all in your head. None of it matters. Check out that, even within Strat-O-Matic, how the play was done. On the replay. Ground ball first out, C. That was gone. Root. That was freaking gone. It was an error of. Scott now. I thought it was a blast. It was a blast. There it is right there, 4-9. It's a 4-9. We're looking at the pitcher's card, 1-18. It's gone. No doubt about it. It's a 15. We made a mistake. We caught it. And that's what we try to do here. Okay? And I think George Scott's been kind of.
At FGA, we help bring your photos to life. Transform your memories.
Sort of. It's been kind of. Bring this stuff to life. Oh, bring it to life, baby. Isn't that something? And I want to thank everybody who has contributed to my poll, my question. I put it both as a poll and also as I think a short or something. Should I continue? And the overwhelming 70% say yes. And also good reasons. So I didn't do that poll just to hear what I wanted to hear, even though maybe part of me, you can wish for multiple things that diametrically, you're sure that sort of the short. Here's Billy Canigliaro now. It's a 1-1 ball game. That one went over the the green monster. I've been in Fenway, folks, many, many times. And I can easily say it's the favorite place I ever saw baseball. Not my favorite team, okay, but it was the best place to watch baseball, in my opinion. Just awesome. Okay, here's Harden now, facing Billy. 1-4 right-handed, struck him out. And now Dick Schofield comes up. Schofield actually played in real world in the first game. I believe it was a pinch hitter, I'm not sure. Oh, it's a super ballpark. There are some seats like in the the lower deck in the back that are obstructed by a frickin' rail, a big thick beam or whatever you want to call it. And that's just like old time baseball. That's frickin', you know, just don't sit there. Okay. I used to go to games where it was not very crowded and I would move up and just have a frickin' ball. I'd have weed. I'd go to the great lengths to go into the bathroom and just take a hit and hold it in. I wouldn't do it in public. Anyway, 2 outs now, nobody on. And Schofield at the plate, that is high for a ball to Schofield. We have a question after this inning. Okay, Harden now. The pitch to Schofield. That's going to be a 6-7, switch hitter batting left, and that is a base hit for Harden. That's flat as a pancake. You don't get a good angle here, folks. If you look at that 10, that's flat as a pancake. Flatter. It's a 6-7, switch hitter batting left, single. And Schofield is on. He's not being held. And here's Moses. And don't laugh. This guy hit frickin' 304. I don't know how he did in the rest of his career. Catchers are hard to come by. He is a 4. He's a 0. He's an E6, which is fine. Is good, I guess. Okay, now. Harden, the pitch to Moses. Whoa, that hardly went through. I mean, barely didn't. I mean, I had to jam that thing. 6-11 right-handed. Grounds it to short. And there's Belanger with it. And he throws him out. Side retired. It's a 1-1 ball game. We have a question, and if I can remember, I have a personal statement. Oh, you're watching from Warsaw Avenue. Thank you. You have a great night. Here it is. 5 golfers have won the Golf Grand Slam. Tiger and Jack and 3 others. Name the other 3. Holy cow. Tiger, Jack. I don't know golf well enough. I mean, I would... Jack Palmer would be one, I guess. Have won the Golf Grand Slam. I guess Palmer. And I guess it's going to be, you know, maybe a couple guys from an earlier era. I don't know if the guy's name is Sneed or something. Not Artie Palmer. Whoa, not Palmer. Sneed. Was that his name? And not Sneed. You know what? I do not know. Shit. And if Palmer wasn't, that's a great question for Bill Ivanby, folks. 5 golfers have won the Grand Slam. And I'll take it. Player is one. You gave that up. You frickin', I just pinned that this question here. Hogan, yeah, from an old era, a whole bygone era. Oh yeah, Player. I guess Player was that great, I guess. And Gene Sarazan. Who the hell is Gene Sarazan? See how much I don't know. He was an old timer. Well, I'm glad about that I didn't know him. He died in 1999. And there you go. I want to share something that might be kind of intense with all of you. And great question. Super duper question. A grand slam of a question, Bill. Thank you, seriously. I want to just make a mention of the, about, no, not true at all. Oh shit, Bill, not true at all. You did not. That was a grand slam question, please. And trust me, I mean, after all, we didn't know. You went with Tiger and you gave us Tiger and Jack Nicklaus, but I was just going to mention real quick about the death of O.J. Simpson, and I don't want to belabor it. It's very, very sensitive to some people on political, racial elements, which it shouldn't be. Is I have a sort of a sick feeling about his legacy. It's sort of a thinking of Nicole Simpson and Brown and the children. And I don't want to talk about that he definitely did it or he got away with murder or whether he did or didn't do it. I just want to say the whole thing leaves me, not because he's dead. It's not like I miss him or mourn his death. It's a reminder of a life that has, in my opinion, contributed to enormous pain for so many people. And that's all I wanted to say. I hope you don't mind. I really hope I said it. All right? I got it off my chest. And we're going to get back to this ball game in about 3 minutes. I'm taking a break. It's a 1-1 ball game. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Woo! Baby! Oh, baby, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, yeah, you got it. Oh, you got it right now. Break time. I'll be back. Strat-O-Matic is a culture. Well, you're right about that, Bill. No, you're right about that, but I'm not sure that I'm very, very, sensitive to lynchings, the history of lynchings in the United States. The fact that it wasn't a federal crime. Well, like I said, I don't want to litigate it at all. It's a 1-1 ball game. That's what I'll tell you. But it did leave me with a sick feeling of the whole thing. The whole goddamn thing. Oh, Lord, that's good stuff. You know what? When your mood is right and you take a hit, that's amore. And you realize, folks, I want to tell you something. You may wonder, well, what the hell is this? Well, I do this replay because it's really a motif for my life. Okay? This is about this network, the Strat-O-Matic network, my YouTube channel. What I do here is about a lot more than just Strat-O-Matic. But we do have a ball game, and it's a very good one. Romo comes out. And it'll be the top of this very unusual order and this happens in September. Here's Romo now. He gets another sign from Moses. The pitch to Buford. That's going to be a 212 right-handed. Oh my, that's blasted. And that is a ballpark blast. Oh my, and it's an 18. Switch hitter batting left. Martin again. I'm sorry. Karl. Going frickin' back because that's Buford hitting. And he makes the catch. Look at it again. Switch hitter batting left. I'm sorry. Even more so makes the catch. So that was caught by, oh shit. That was caught by switch hitter batting left on a 212 against the right, here it is, against a right-hander. It's a ballpark blast. You see what cannabis can do to you? Okay, it's a ballpark blast. Now he's a switch hitter batting left-handed. Batting left-handed, 1-5 gone. 18, a fly ball to right, and that will be Schofields. Okay, it took a while, okay, but we got there. Now here's Belanger now. Singled in the first and scored. Singled in the first and scored. Imagine that could be like a line from a song. Imagine if you had a whole bunch of lines that were nonsensical. Here's Belanger now. Whoa, Belanger's gonna lay it down now. He's a C bunter. Whoa, Orioles playing some small ball here. Whoa! It's gonna be a 4C. It's hit back to Romo on a 4C. Oh, we got some speed going here. He lays down a great bunt, has a chance to beat it out. It's going to be, he's going to beat this shit out, maybe. And he's got the speed 1 to 15. Belanger trying to beat this shit out. Oh, and he, oh, no, what a beautiful play by Romo. Throwing it to Muser. Oh, wait, what was I doing a sacrifice for? There's nobody on. Shit. Now that's fucking high. And we have a rule for that, folks, a house rule. He's out. Okay. He grounded it out. Oh, shit, that is so fucked. Good thing you didn't beat it out, though. Shit, 2 outs. Here's Crowley. That's just being used as a placeholder. Okay? Ignore that. Fortunately, it usually is not. If he beats it out, you got a problem. Then you say, well, would he have really, you know, but here's Crowley now. That's like a non-error. That really, it's just unfortunate that it happened in the first place. Here's Crowley, left-handed hitter. Romo now. You should be disqualified for that. It should be automatically out. I think I'm making a new rule. 3-8, right-handed struck him out. And the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 for Romo. And I've just made a new house rule just for clarification. If you ever stupidly try to bunt, it's a pop out. When no one's on. If you make an error, it's an automatic pop out. I don't know what any of you, because it happens to me like every once in a while. And that's just, build it into the game. Build it into the frickin' game. We're heading to the bottom of the third now. I think we're cruising right along here. Here's Harden now. It will be Romo and then back to the top. Muser and Andrews. Romo, his first plate appearance in the ball game. A 2 WR. Harden now. And the pitch, 5-11. Romo right-handed. Oh, there's a blast, but he's a W. Oh, Lord, that's going to be an out anyway. Look at that, 19. I don't have to spend all day on this one. Right-handed, that'll be the left fielder. It was a 5-11 right-handed. Wait a minute now. It was not. Look at that, 5-11 right-handed. Oh, it's a ballpark slash. Holy shit, what's wrong with me now? Oh, Lord help me. 5'11" ballpark slash against the right-hander. There's something wrong with me, but it is a 19. It's going to be out anyway. Right-handed hitter. It's going to be a liner to short. So having a lot of age-appropriate cognitive decline here in this game. Not quite being able to get some shit, but we're getting it though. Now here's Tony Muser. Tony comes up now. He's the new first baseman, a youngster. I imagine he went to Kansas City. He became a coach. All sorts of shit. Lord. Okay, here's Muser now. Left-handed hitter. It's 1 out, nobody on, facing Harden. It's a 1-1 ball game. Oh, look at his card. This would be his second, maybe last time. Give him a chance. Maybe it'll land on Harden's card. It does. It's a 4-12. He's left-handed. Oh, there's a ballpark blast. Now he's got W power. That is also going to be caught. Oh my. Oh, what a beautiful catch by Dave May out in right. I could tell without looking, but we will. Look at it again, folks. 4-12. He's a left-handed hitter. Not Andrews, Muser, who was up. Ball, that's a ballpark blast against the left-hander. All we do, we go over here. We see he has W power. It would have been a single, okay? And it was a 19 on the blast. Left-handed hitter 1-5. Right, he was left-handed hitter, and so it's a fly ball to right, and that means that was caught by Dave May. What a ball game. Some great catches out in the outfield tonight. Now here's Andrews. 2 outs, nobody on. Harden. That's going to be 2-12 right-handed. There's another another ballpark blast. He's got the power, and you know what? This one might go. It's going high, it's going deep, right-handed, and it's going over the fence for a home run. Mike Andrews has just hit a 2-out home run off of Harden. I'm so sorry to those of you who hate the Red Sox or want the Orioles or love the Orioles. It's a solo blast. Andrews has always had some power. He's had some home runs this year. That's the first home run of this ball game. We do our home runs in real time. For Andrews. That's home run number 14. Let me just make a change there. Turn that into a 14 there. You don't even have to save it. You just close it. 20 game lead. Oh shit, yeah. Oh shit. Tickets are printed. Tickets are frickin' printed. And if you will want to know, I'm telling you the way this is going to be work. AL 1969. Wish I could just get this easier without having to reach the hell over. But shit. I just want this information right here. Really, I am just floundering here right now. Here it is. Here's game one. Here's game one. What the hell? Here it is. All right, game one. It's in Baltimore. It'll be Perry for the Twins and Cuellar for the Orioles. And that's the way it'll be. It'll be exactly as it was. Whew. And Perry, I remember Perry won 20 or something that year in real world. He's won 19 in this replay. And Boswell's won 22. Someone's got to win all those games. That's funny. Here's Karl now. Thank Christ. Whoa. Here's Harden. And the pitch to Karl. That's going to be 2-6 right-handed. That's a shot. Oh, Lord, that's going, and it's gone. Back-to-back home runs here for the Red Sox. Karl was super on fire about a week ago for a while, and he now has hit a back-to-back home run. That makes it 3-1 now. Lord. And Karl's been hitting them. Oh shit, he's been hitting them. Karl has 45 now. We just double checked. That's in the leaders section. I've got to, look in the main core section. Yep, that's 46 now. 46 for Karl. Way over. He had 40. He's really been hitting them lately. He is third. In fact, Hot Dog Jackson has 52. Hey, who you calling old here? Who the hell are you calling old? For those of you who might want to take a peek here. That's 46 home runs now for Karl. That's a lot of freaking home runs. He had 40 in real world. That's a lot of fucking home runs. Hey, Philip Reynolds. Did you ask her yet? Is that you with your girlfriend? On your icon there? Let me check that out. It's kind of hard to see. Let me go to your, because, you know, love is love. Okay? And I'm happy for you, guy. Where's Philip Reynolds now? I can find his. Channel here. There it is. Well, that one, wait a minute now. That looks like you have a different go to channel. Oh, it's a different channel. I think there she is. Whoa. There she fucking is. Whoa. Philip Reynolds. I wish you happiness. Lord, here's Rico now. Harden has just let up 2 home runs. He's let up 3 today. And there is action in the Baltimore bullpen. Believe it or not, he let up 3 home runs. Bill, I'm sure you could understand that Dave Leonard, who pitched in this game in real world, is loosening up. And they may need others. You know, the damn thing is the damn pitcher comes up. That's the problem back in these days. Here's Rico now. It's a 3-1 frickin' ball game. You want to see toys in the attic? What the hell? I think this guy is trying to blow my mind or stretch it. Toys in the attic. You talking about? Is it a movie? Guy has an interesting cast. Oh, you want to see Toys in the Attic? Yeah. Oh, Frank Bertania. Well, I'll tell you what, Bertania, if you want, we'll get him loosened. That's if, you know, things get out of control, because if I'm not mistaken, he has a fucking 5.62 ERA. And you're an Orioles fan. I don't know why you'd want to see that, but and he is a left-hander though, so you never know. Okay, Leonard and Bertania are loosening up. Bertania could use all the work he can get, so get up and start loosening up, and get ready to pitch. Okay, get yourself fucking ready to pitch. So the 2 of them, and here's Rico now. 2 outs, nobody on. Harden trying to get out of this without another home run. Here's the pitch to Rico now. That's going to be 5-4 right-handed. Grounds it to Brooks at third. Well, that should work. He's a 114. 114, 6-1, G1, E14, 10-14. E14, 10-14. Oh, and he boots it. Oh, Brooks just booted that. Oh, my. Oh, it happens, folks. You'd be surprised. Even the great ones don't even give it a second thought. There's 2 outs. It was 6-10-14. He's an E14. And it was an E1. That's the way to read it, folks. So the error will be charged to Brooks Robinson there. The second error of the ball game. Rico himself made an error in the first. Now he is, which contributed to a run scoring. Now Rico is on first with 2 down. And here's George Scott. I doubt it. You know, that would be worth betting. You want to bet that? I'll bet you, I'll give you odds. I'll give you freaking odds. I'll give you 100 to 1 odds. Okay? And if he doesn't, you owe me $1. If he does, I'll give you 100. Oh, he did. You tell me Brooks made 3 errors in 1 inning? Wow, yeah, you're right. Of course you're right. Oh, Brooks Conrad. Shit. Also did that. I see it in the New York Times. Here's another one this day in baseball. All about it. July 28, 71. 3 errors in 1 game. Oh, it was 1 game. It was not 1 inning. Okay. Oh, it was all in the 6th. Yeah, all in the 6th. It was in 1 frickin' inning. Holy shit. Julian. I don't see a Julian. Is there a Julian here? Oh. Julian. Oh, Julian. Yeah, sure. Julian. Yeah, sure. Okay, here's Scott now. Rico on first, 2 down. Pitch from Harden. Trying to get out of this. 110 right-handed, and that's going to be a base hit. And that's going to be it for Harden. They have had it with him, and they're going to bring Bertania in. It's going to be, speaking of Frank Bertania. It's a 110 double 1-4 single against the right-hander. 1 asteroid. Oh, wait a minute. 110, 2 asteroids. I am so sorry. What is happening to me? He'll go to third. I am so sorry. 3-run blast in the 9th. Good. Saved it. And he died this year, earlier this year, late last year. Brooks Robinson. He's not the kind of guy you think about being dead. Okay. That's it for Harden, by the way. Little break in the action here. Harden pitched 2 2/3. And they're not going to mess around with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've won the division already. They're just, if it's not his night, just take him out. And it's going to be 1 Frank Bertania by popular demand. And he's actually a good guy to try to use. I think it's Bertana. Or is there a tilde on the end? He says if it's close, give me an error. Sure, good for him. Good attitude. Here's Bertania, 5.62 left-hander. Little unusual against Canigliaro, a right-handed hitter. But that's what they're doing. They're bringing Bertania in for a brother who is really basically, even though he's playing center, he's playing for his brother, Tony, who crashed into the wall in the first game. And out of an abundance to, he made the catch, by the way. And when that's available, I'm going to be doing a highlight of that. They took him to Broward General and they took an x-ray of his head and they found nothing. I heard that joke from someone else today. It might have been you, Bill. And he's got a pretty competitive look in his eye. Bertania taking his warm-ups right now. I don't know how to pronounce it. Bertania, Bertania, Tanya. There should be a tilde on the end if there's a goddamn thing with that. Can anyone spell it out phonetically? Frank? Toys in the attic. Woo! He looks like a fierce competitor, I'm telling you. And I believe he's still alive. I'm going to tell you that right now. I think he's still with us. Poor guy. In this world that we live in. No, he died 2010. In fact, I think I read something about him dying. Heart attack. A fierce competitor. That's what Frank said. Nothing upstairs. That's too bad. Well, Frank is ready now. Toys or no toys in the attic. He's on the frickin' mound now. And it's Billy Canigliaro. We're still waiting for that coveted third out here. It was 2 outs, back-to-back home runs, the error by Brooks Robinson, then the base hit by Scott, and here's Billy now, in for Tony, who crashed into the wall in the first game. Pitch to Billy now, 2-5 struck him out. Oh, wait a minute, left-handed struck him out. So Bertania, I say, keeps them in this fucking ball game. That was, you know, it's only 3-1. Fierce competitor. And let's look at that again. Seining. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? I think it's a good freaking ball game. It's a 3-1 ball game. What an inning that was. That was, and it's so realistic. Andrews, then Yaz with the home runs, the error, the single, and finally Frank Bertania. Yeah. You know, seining is a verb. Okay. Well, here's Romo now with the lead, the winner of record. Don't count these Red Sox out. Leonard is warming. And it's going to be Brooks leading it off. Brooks, Martin, and May. Saming, absolutely. Here's Romo now. The pitch to Brooks. 1-9 right-handed, chops it to second. And Andrews throws him out. One away. Here's Martin. We're missing Blair. We're missing Frank Rubenstein. Frank Rubenstein. We're missing Boog John Powell, the man who makes the earth move. This is a B team. Okay. We're missing Blair. Okay. Here's the pitch to Martin. That's 1-4 right-handed. Grounds to second again. It's Andrews. 2 down now. And here's Dave May. Look at him against left-handers. My goodness. 242 hitter. We give him another at bat or something. I may want to try to let the Orioles come back. I might try to manage them with a bias. It's important that you, like it really matters, but I don't want to push them too hard because you don't need to push this team right now. I'll tell you though, the Twins are doing a little better than the Orioles. Here's the pitch to May. Still doesn't change where you start the playoffs. 2-7 right-handed. Grounds again the third time to Andrews. And he throws him out. And it's a 1-2-3 for Vicente Romo. And very realistic that you'd have 3 ground balls to second. I'm hearing people say that it's a draw. All bets are off on these playoffs, whatever that means. I don't know what that expression, but it's even money. Basically, Orioles, Twins, and it's really whoever has the pitching and the hitting. Okay, that's really they're basically evenly matched teams. In real world, you'd have to say maybe the Orioles were a bit better. They had a better record. They had a better bullpen. Okay, and even a better bench. So, you know, they were about 8 games or so, I don't know how many, better. Yeah, whoever scores the most runs will win that shit. Absolutely. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th, and oh shit. What did I do here? Did I do this right? Look at that. Bertania is not even due up. Bertania came in here. Yeah, he's going to pitch another inning. Whoa. Frank is going to pitch another inning here. Whoa. And it's going to be Dick Schofield. Toys in the frickin' attic. Schofield on the mound, facing, Bertania on the mound, facing Schofield. Bertania winds and deals. It's going to be 5-10. Switch hitter batting right, catcher X. You have that card. That's pretty wild. 5-10, switch hitter batting right, catcher X. That's Dale Rimple, 2-4, I'm sorry. That's a pretty good catcher. He doesn't have an arm, but he's a 2-4. Behind that plate. 2-4, that's a 6-2. It's a PP. Okay, we'll go looking for something sterile here. There's nobody on, so there's no pass ball. There's no pablum. It's a 6-10-11. He is an E4. And he's gonna get that dribble. It's actually popped. Yeah, it's popped. And he makes the catch in fair territory. Dalrymple. And Schofield is retired. Clay Dalrymple behind the plate, teeth in tow. And here's Moses now. Red Sox 3-1. You know, this can change any time. For those of you who are interested, Leonard is available to pitch. Some of the hitters who are available include, but are not limited to, Elrod, Davey, Boog, because he played the goddamn first game, I believe. Frank, I know Frank played the first game. There's no fucking way that I don't have to use them, that I can, Chico is available. Only people I'm going to mention, Blair is not available. He is hurt. And for some reason, Andrew is available. For some reason, I am maybe I might have the inclination to use some of these folks. But in any case, Moses is now at the plate. It's Frank Bertania, who has retired 2 in order in his stint here. It's 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Pitch to Moses, 5-6, right-handed. It's a fly to center. And it's Rettenmund. And it's 2-away. So look at that. Frank Bertania, very, very competitive guy on the mound. Look at that look of competitiveness. And he's retired 3 now. And now we'll have to face the pitcher, Vicente Romo. Well, nothing wrong with a 5 o'clock shadow. I have I don't know what kind of shadow I have. I use a razor, like this. Whenever it gets too hairy, I just take a frickin' razor and take it down to the stubble there. And I'm good. I'm good to go. Here's Romo now. Right-handed hitter, 2WR, Bertania. The wind-up and the pitch. That's going to be 3-9. He chops it to first. Crowley will take it to the bag on a 3-9. And look, Frank Bertania has retired all 4 batters that he faced in this ball game. And that will be it for Frank Bertania. A nice showing. A nice call by Bill Ivamy, and no shit. I mean, it was great. He's due up next inning. They'll hit for him. We'll close him out. He did his fucking job. Christ. No doubt about it. Harden gets charged, by the way, with those 3 runs. He faced 4 batters and got them, and did the most important thing with first and third, 2 outs. Struck out Billy Canigliaro, which is just awesome. He looked on fire there. Perfect run there. It will be Leonard, by the way, if anyone's wondering, who's actually very close or best friends with Jim Palmer this year. And I don't know what the nature of their relationship. I don't even know if Leonard's still alive. But Leonard will come in next inning. Look at him, how good he is. He's just a frickin', they have Reichert, they have Watt. You know, they're full. They may have the best bullpen in baseball. And the neat thing is that it's not needed a lot. You know, sometimes it is. Leonard warming. And we're going to move to the top of the fifth already. And then Carlton and Rudy May. What classics you talking about here? Carlton and Rudy May. Okay, here's Rettenmund now. Oh, wait a minute now. Shit. Here's Romo coming out. Romo's been tough. Redmond had the sacrifice. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Bill. 3 classics. Felix, Carlton, and Rudy May. Oh, Steve's 14 Ks. Well, I have, don't forget McNally's no-hitter. You know McNally hit a no-hitter, right? Here's Rettenmund, and I have that fully archived. Here's the pitch, 112, right-handed. That's a ballpark blast by Rettenmund on a 6. He's got the frickin' power. That's 112. Okay, you know it's there though. 112, right-handed ballpark blast. And that's right-handed. Over the monster there. It's gone. He's got the power. And that makes it a 3-2 ball game. What did I tell you, folks? Don't count these Orioles out anytime. In fact, all runs, well, not all runs. That's a home run by Rettenmund. He had 4 in real world. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he lost it. They won the game though, I believe. Kind of forget how that exactly. I remember, pretty sure they ended up winning. Brought somebody in. That's number 3 for Merv Rettenmund. Got that in there. Yeah, oh yeah. You want me to do just that inning, the Rudy May no-hitter? You know, okay, that might be worth looking for. Rudy May going into the 9th. Yeah. And you know how easy it is to do it, folks. You just go. I could do a edited, because I can do those now, folks, which I'm very happy about. We don't know what date it was, if it was on the 17th. I think it might have been the 16th. And we look for California. You see how easy it is? Here's a California game. This was a doubleheader. I think his was the first game. Yeah, there's Rudy. Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, there it frickin' is. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. This game should be in the great games list. It is. It is in the great game list. So it's easily accessible by me. Here is the great games list. It also is for highlights. Like, you know, I'm gonna make him a highlight. You see, if I go over here to this playlist, where's Rudy's game? There it is. Is this it? No. Shit, where the hell is it? There it is. First of a doubleheader, 9-16. These are not sorted actually appropriately. I should do it date published. Here it is. And this matters to me. Here it is. This is in order of when they were published, this particular playlist. Even the Burleson is in here, the cheating scandal. Here's the game. And yeah, I remember Rudy on the, there's that night. Oh my. Is Chicago batting in the, this is where Rudy gets taken out. So yeah, okay, we'll check that out. It was quite a game. Now Carlton, I don't know if it's easy to find, and that was a while ago. Okay, if you know the date, but the other thing is. I'm not sure what would be so good about watching it. I mean, you could do maybe the 14th strikeout, but, you know. Oh yeah, there's a million things you could do. Now I'm going to be tracking it. So I'll be more prone to do special cuts. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. Okay, here's Dale Rimple now. Romo, his first endurance is the 7th. Here's the pitch to Dale Rimple. 3-5 right-handed, walked him. So Romo now puts Dale Rimple on, and there's going to be a hitter here for Frank Bertania. Interesting. It was, well, you can do clips. If you can give me the date of it, the more information you can give me about it, of where it is, you know, but there's gonna be a hitter for Bertania, and it will be Leonard coming in. Let's see who's hitting now. It's a perfect situation for the Orioles. They now have pulled within 1 on the home run by Redmond. Dale Rimple walked, and now they're having a pinch hitter. And they've just got awesome pinch hitters right here. They're gonna go at this point with Johnson, just for the hell of it. Davey Johnson. We're not gonna keep him in the game. Okay. We've got big bats for later. Powell and Robinson played in the first game. There's no reason why I can't choose to. And I'll try to do the same. I'll use George Thomas for the Red Sox. I'm going all out tonight on this one. Here's Davey Johnson. September 15. But the problem is, I got to tell you, I could put it in my September 15 with Carlton. Let me check. Let me just check on this, because what I want to tell you is the text does not show up. Okay, but if I do you understand, Bill, that if I do this, the text will never show up? Here it is, St. Louis, on the 15th. And you're looking for the 9th. And in fact, the text does not show up here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if it's because I'm, give me a second, folks. The text is not showing. I don't know why. That is bizarre. Really getting tired of this shit. Yeah, the text is not showing. I don't know why. I'd also like to see this as a standalone. Hold on. Just under live. Here we go. September 15. And here it is. Let's see. No, yeah, there it is. There's the text. You can't look at it in a playlist and see the text. This is the 9th. But I want you to understand that you cannot see. Yeah, you cannot see the text. For one-hit complete games, Kilkenny for Detroit, Brabender for Seattle, Edmondson for Chicago White Sox, and Ferguson for the Cubs. He gets the sign from McCarver, the wind-up, and the pitch to Clendenin. Whoa, 2-7 left-handed, and that is a base hit by Clendenin. I don't even remember if... No errors. I'm going to put this one in the books. Oh. Brought back memories. It's 1-6 left-handed, and that's the game. A 1-0 win for Steve Carlton and the Cardinals. Now they move within 2 1/2 games of first place. Bill, maybe I should go watch that game again because I don't remember that. That seems like an awesome game. Whoa. That really does. Whoa. Getting back to our game. Romo in trouble here. And it's Davey Johnson coming in to hit. We're pulling out all the stops here. Having some fun tonight. Yeah, the texts do not show you, but people can see it archived. People can see it archived. That's the whole idea of it. It's put up there. It's there. It's there. That's the thing. Here's Romo now. The pitch to Johnson. It's 3-2 ball game. 111 right-handed. Grounds to first. Muser takes it to the bag, and Dalrymple goes to second. Johnson retired. And now it's Buford now, top of the order. 291, that's fine. Fine average. And he can run, he can field. Now Dalrymple in scoring position, the tying run. Here's Romo. That's 6-10, switch hitter batting left, grounds to third X. That'll be Scott 323. He gets to a G1. 323 though. Six, 10, 12. And he throws him out. It is a G1, runner on second. It was hit to third, and the runner holds. I guess nice play by Scott holding Dalrymple, and it's 2 away. And here comes Belanger. Clutch situation. That's 5'11" right-handed. Fly ball right X. That's Schofield 416. Oh boy, let's see if he can get to this. This could score a run, you know. Schofield 416 to right. Four 16, 17, 4. He gets to it, F2. E16, 6, 11, 12. Whoa, he boots it. Oh, my. Oh, oh, it's an E2. Oh, my. 6, 11, 12. Look at Schofield. E16. And there it is, an E2, no less. It is a F2 E2. Oh, my. They're going to advance it. That is a terrible boner by Dick Schofield. Oh, a 2-base error. Whoa. That is inexcusable. And that's going to be an unearned run. Shit. Not any of Romo's fault. And that's going to tie the frickin' ball game. Holy cow. This is quite a game. Here's Crowley now. Again, we're using this as a place card. Now, I looked at it, folks. I double-checked it. And it was an error. Now, here's Crowley. It's a 3-3 ball game now. That goddamn run is unearned. Okay, here's the pitch to Crowley. From Romo, 3-6 right-handed base hit. Belanger rounding third and scores. That's also unearned. Remember, Belanger was on second from the 2-base error. And what a nightmare it is for Dick Schofield. A 2-base boner. Wow. If you want, we can look at that again. Again, this is being used as a placeholder for Crowley. And it was Romo on the mound having a nightmare. Orioles lead it now 4-3. It was a 3-6. We had shown you it was a base hit. 2 asteroids. Okay, there it is against the right-hander Romo. That's really messed up. That's cool. I mean, it's cool. You know, when shit like this happens, it's really cool. Your wife giggled. She's got a good sense of humor then. Here's Brooks now. They're going to keep him in there, Vicente. See if he can settle down. Jesus, what an inning. 3 runs, 2 of them unearned. And here's Romo now. Brooks at the plate. That's 3-8 right-handed. He popped him up. And that's to Andrews. And the side is out. So just as we were talking about before, the Orioles could easily turn things around, even with their B team. Davy Johnson, I don't think he helped much. I think he did advance something, but 3 runs to bring the Birds ahead now 4-3. Quite a situation, and they'll talk to Romo, see how he feels. Oh, that's nice. He must have a nice wife. You know, she must have a good sense of humor. You're very lucky, by the way, to have each other and to love each other. I hope everything's good for both of you. Here's Dave Leonard coming out. As Johnson hit for Bertania. Leonard will take his warm-ups. I will take a break for about 3 minutes, I want to say. I'm enjoying this ball game. And I'm doing okay, for me. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm doing okay. I'll be back, folks. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Hey, we're back here. Studio B in Fort Lauderdale. Beautiful out there tonight. Yeah, I ran into some nice people. Dave Leonard is the third pitcher. Romo's still in this ball game. Earl Weaver was thinking about putting Davey at second and moving Buford into the outfield, but he said against it. He's not here to frickin' burn people out. He didn't have Davey start for a reason. And Davey is sitting quietly in the dugout. Oh, that's tasty. Oh, that is so frickin' tasty. And let's see who they got here now. It's going to be Tony Muser now. Tony, you say you used it 3 times. We're not going to be frickin' using him again. He had, I don't even know how many at-bats he had, but our rule of thumb is twice, and then we will hit for him, and we're going to hit for him. And coming in to hit for him, and he is a 4, E25 by the way, will be George Thomas, who's a 4E30. George Thomas, you see, we can do it, both ends can do something like this. George Thomas will be the hitter here, and he will stay in the ball game and play first base. Okay. That's what's going to be then. Leonard, by the way, has a -6 hold. Jesus. Maybe a -4 with Dalrymple. And George Thomas will be the new first baseman. Thomas steps in there. Doug Hunt, welcome, Doug. You've caught us live, and what a game it is. 4-3 Orioles. Welcome to Doug. Okay, here's Thomas now. Leonard. He winds, he deals. That's going to be 2-7 right-handed, struck him out. 1 down. Here's Mike Andrews now. Okay, here's Andrews. He hit the home run in the third. Here's the pitch. 3-9 right-handed, struck him out. That's 2 for Leonard. And now Karl, who hit the back-to-back home run. The 11. Oh, Lord help me, God. Here's Karl. Five, 6 left-handed, popped him up. And under that is Crowley, and the side is retired. So Leonard, a perfect inning. In fact, all relief has been perfect for Baltimore since Bertania came in. And we're heading to the 6th. Believe it or not, it's Romo now. Still in there. His first endurance is the 7th. Got knocked around a bit. It was the home run, but after that, I don't think anything was really his fault. He did let up the base hit to Crowley that knocked in 2 runs, or 1 run. Yeah, the 2-base error knocked in a run. We didn't give a run batted in on that. And here's Kurt Martin now. Orioles with a 1-run lead. Phew. Okay, here's Martin now at the plate. Pitch from Romo. Two 8 right-handed, taps it back to Romo, 1 down. Now here's Dave May. Oh, Lord. Oh. I don't think so. Okay, here's May now. Two, 3 right-handed, hit him. Oh, he hit him in the buttocks. He'll be fine. He'll shake it off. It was a 2-3 right-handed. Right in the buttocks. Here's Rettman now. Led off the 5th with a home run. Started the comeback. That's smart. Yeah. Depends where, you know. It could hit it right in a good spot, or it could hit with the bone. And then you get into some problems there with the hip, you know, or even a bone. I don't know what it's called. It's part of your leg, I think. It's part of your. It's actually your pelvic. It's a pelvic bone. I'm not big on anatomy. Biology was not my thing. Here's the pitch from Romo now. 4-7 right-handed walk to him. So whoever the manager is getting awfully tired here. There's action there has been action. Now he went all the way for the win in this. And this bullpen, in case you're interested, Spaceman was used last game. Klein was used last game. I just want to take a peek to see who I might have. Landis would not be a problem. I don't want to have to start hunting, you know. They've been using Siebert. Of course, Lyle, but that's for the end. Klein pitched 1 1/3. There's no reason Lee pitched 2/3. There's absolutely no goddamn reason why they couldn't be used, especially the Spaceman again. Really, I've seen that happen in real world, folks. So there's some action there, but it's going to be Dale Rimple, and Romo will face him 1 out, 1st and 2nd. If he has trouble here, we may need to bring somebody in. It is a 4-3 ball game. Let's remember it's a close ball game. Okay, here's Romo now. The pitch to Dale Rimple. That's going to be a 1-5 ballpark blast. Ballpark frickin' blast. And he's got the power. It's a 17, though. Oh, my. Left-handed hitter. Look at that. Caught by Schofield. Let's look at it again, please. I'll write it in. Caught by Schofield. That was a ballpark blast. But we're playing in Fenway, folks. 1-5. Wait a minute. There it is. Against the right-hander, ballpark blast. And he is a left-handed hitter. That was a freaking blast. But why does a left-handed hitter? I thought that right field... Are they talking about right center? Okay, because I thought that's a short right field fence, but is that like right on the line? And that's why they do that. So they don't consider that. But it's 2 outs now. And Dave Leonard is coming in to hit. In fact, Bertania is the fucking winner of record, Bill. I hope you don't mind my language. And it's Leonard who is eligible for the save. Bertania is the goddamn winner of this ball game. He came in here, pitched this inning. He came in here. Oh, wait a minute. Bertania came in here, got them out, then they came up, then he pitched another, and then they scored. So Bertania is the winner of record. And Leonard, quite a usage of personnel tonight. by Weaver. Leonard is in it to frickin' win it. His endurance is 5. Do you hear me, everybody? 5. As a reliever. Oh, a 4. I'm sorry, a 4. Okay. Still perfect. And Leonard comes in to hit here. He is a 1 WR. Okay, we'll switch the card. I remember if I was a kid, I would be like rushing to do it. No, don't rush it. He's a 1 WR. Just take your time and pull it out. There's one. I got, 2 sets here. Here's frickin' one. There we go. Nice and, what's the word? Nice and, is a word, not dirty, soiled. Okay. I mean, compare this to an 8. Okay. Well, this 8 got a coffee stain. Here's an 8, pretty good shape. Look at the color difference. Look at this one. That's a 2. This one must be really dirty. Oh yeah, this one. But you get some, like this one for some reason is about as clean, pristine as I have. This one too. These are very clean. Leonard steps in, 1 WR facing Romo. Here's the pitch. It's 2 outs. That's going to be 6-5. He's a right-hander. Grounds it to short. That's for Rico. A lot of tension here. 216. 216. It's really a lot of freaking tension. 216, 4-2. G3 pound. No one being held or in. On a 4-2. E16. 5, 6, 7, and he throws him out. And I think one thing Romo got out of that, jeez, Romo, you gotta admit, good ball game. Romo's still going nicely. Meanwhile, Baltimore relief pitching has retired 7 in order, all 7 it's faced. It will be Rico Scott and Billy Conigliaro here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Rico now. Okay, Leonard. Into his windup. The pitch to Rico now. That's 1-8 right-handed hit deep by Rico. That's going deep left center and it's going over that monster. And it's gone. It's a tie ball game. Let's look at that again. 1-8. Right-handed home run, clean as a baby's rectum. That's what that is. That's frickin' clean. Well, I don't know about rectum. I'd say when you wipe a baby, you should wipe them really clean. I changed my son's diapers. Loved every minute of it. It's going to be Petrocelli tying up this frickin' ball game. He got a hold of one off of Leonard. Whoa. Holy Christ. That's number 40 for Rico, and he had 40. Whoa. That is number 40 for Rico. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but it doesn't put him in the leaders, I don't think. Let me see now. 40. Yeah, that's a milestone. He's a freaking shortstop, folks. Yeah. He's tied with Willie Horton now, who's over performing. He's tied with 40. A nice milestone for Rico. And look at that. It's a very, very entertaining frickin' 4-4 ball game. Here's Scott now, who homered. Leonard. Rico, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. I think Yez hit his 46th. My God. And they're doing well as a team. Look at them. They're 16 over 500. They're in third. Tigers are doing well. They have 148. 14. Well, they have a good chance of winning 90 ball games. They really do. If they go 8-6, including this game, I think they'll have 90 wins, which to me is a milestone for a team. Here's the pitch to Scott now. 5'11", right-handed, walked him. There is action in the Orioles bullpen, in case you might be wondering. And this is a tight ball game, and these people need work anyway. I wonder if I want to do a handicap and have Marcelino get going here. Hall pitch. We will use Hall. They have so many people. Well, I think what we'll do is something tells me to get Marcelino going. Scott has walked. It is a 4.41 ERA. You have Rickert, who pitched 57 innings. I think it's too early for Eddie Watt. And like I said, Hall's not available. So it's going to be one of these folks. And we'll see who. Probably Rickert might be a nice choice. He is a left-hander. I'm not sure I'm really need a left-hander in there. I took, wait a minute, I took Muser out. Thomas is in. I forgot to put him in there, which is not a big deal, because hasn't really even applied. This was a placeholder for the non-carded Muser. So we'll see. We'll see who comes in. I may even look at my trove and see what they got going here. I'd like to see it bring in Marcelino. Here's Billy Canigliaro now. George Scott on first, not being held. It is a 4-4 ball game. Okay, Romo now. He's been very big, gone all the frickin' way with him. He's allowed 4 home runs, for Christ's sakes. Here's the pitch to Billy. It's kind of unusual. 5-4. Right-handed. Oh, he walked him, and that's it. That's it for Romo. Oh, my. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is Romo doing? What the fuck? This whole game may be destroyed. Oh, this whole fucking game may be fucking destroyed. We're going to go back and do the best we can here to reconstruct this. Oh, shit. And please, folks, don't tell me that I'm almost glad it happened. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is Romo? Here's Romo. Yeah, let's back this up, folks. We've got to. Oh, thank God we have this. It might be salvageable. Otherwise, I'll just fuck this whole game over. Now, let's get through here. This is correct. Romo facing the Orioles. That's right. Click phone. That's going to be a 1-5. Pitch this in. I think one thing Romo got out of that. Jeez. Now let's see if we bring in. Here's Leonard. All 7 is faced. Here's Leonard now. It will be Rico Scott and Billy Canigliaro. I think Romo just fell there by accident. Hold on. 6. Yeah, Leonard now. On replay. Here's Rico. Right-handed hit deep by Rico. That's going deep left center. It's going over that monster. That was correct. Here's Leonard. My son's diapers. Now he's going to face Scott. That's fine. It's going to be Petrocelli tying up this frickin' ball game. He got a hold of one. Yeah. Maybe here's where I got 4-4 ball game. Scott walks. They're in third. 5'11" right-handed. Well, I think what we'll do. What? And then Romo. That's it. Let's look at the roll. Let's take the roll on Billy Canigliaro on the Romo, and let's just pick it up right there. And we will be completely salvageable. Let's take the roll. If we can see it. I have it here. I wonder if I want to do a handicap and have more. See? I got it right there. Okay. This is. We won't use this. See what happened here. Here we go. Maybe I didn't. It is a 4-4 ball game. Get this. Okay, Romo now. This is it. Gone all the frickin' way. Somehow he fell in there. He's allowed 4 home runs. We'll go with this roll. I think it's a 5-4. 5-4, 20 die 3. It is a 5-4, 20 die 3. This has been completely salvaged thanks to technology. Knowing that these two were done right. 5-3 right-handed. It's going to be hit right back to Leonard. Whoa, this could be 2. Lord, this is really a lot of fun. Look at that. Wait a minute. 5-4 right-handed. It's not hit. It's hit to third, for Christ's sakes. Where the hell did I get the idea that it was hit back to the pitcher? I read it as 5-3, I guess. It's a 5-4. We're really struggling today. Now, this is going to be Brooks again. This could be 2. He's a 1-14. My Lord. This could be 2. Leonard, 8-1. It's a G1. 6-10-12. E14. Oh, thank goodness. He turns the frickin' with a runner on first, double play. Oh, that was beautiful. 5-4-3, we will call it. And it's 2 outs, nobody on. Leonard on the mound. Here's Schofield. It's a 4-4 ball game. Wow. Here's Leonard now. Four-eight switch hitter batting left, lines it to short cause by Belanger, and the side is retired. Leonard does allow a run, and it was the leadoff home run by Rico, his 40th of the season. We've gone 6. It's a 4-4 frickin' ball game, and I think I better take a little break here, try to collect myself, because I am frickin' going bonkers here. I'm frickin' going out of my mind, with consumed with worry. Isn't that fucking something? I'm a prisoner of my own worry. I'll be all right. I'll be fine. Oh. Hey, folks, I'll be okay. You see what I go through? I'm not bullshitting either. Maybe I should do this as a highlight of a guy going through a anxiety episode. But we'll try to bounce back. Now the big story here, Romo's still going. Believe it or not, they're going to let him go one more inning. He's allowed 4 runs in 6 innings, 2 of them unearned. Okay. Here's Romo now. He'll face the top of the order. Who knows if he'll stay in or what? It's a tie ball game. This is his first endurance inning. We'll see. Very unusual. Here's Romo now. The pitch to Buford. That's going to be 211 right-handed. It's a ballpark slash. Switch hitter batting left. It's 7. And it goes through for a base hit. Buford is on. Buford being held. Wow, he's out 9, 10, and 12. He's a 1-15, 1-16, and with a lead 1-14. We'll just let him hold him. Here's Belanger now. Infield back. He's a B bunter. Don't hold it past this guy. He's reached twice on errors, including errors. Don't hold it past this guy to lay it down. There he does. It's hit back to Romo. 9A, and it's good. Romo has to go to first on that. And here's Crowley now. Using this as a place card. Crowley's not bad. It's 1 out. It's Buford on second. Here's Crowley now. It's 1-6 right-handed base hit. Buford scores. And that's it for Romo now. Finally. Crowley. 1-6 right-handed, single 2 asteroids. I bet he had a decent career. His name sounds familiar. I just didn't get into baseball too much. I don't know at that point. That is his 3rd frickin' run batted in today, and that's it for Vicente Romo. Gonna be a little break in the action here. He went 6 1/3, maybe too long. He allowed 7 hits. He walked 2, hit 1, and struck out 2. He allowed 2 unearned. He's responsible for Crowley. I'll find a way out of it, really. Either way, I will find a way out of this problem. Terry Crowley is still alive. His name sounds very well known to me. He played 15 freaking years. Started with Baltimore in '69, ended with Baltimore. He did go to Montreal for his very last year. He went back to Montreal. He was actually a good hitter, but not used too much. As Crowley knocks in the run. And Crowley is on first. It is now a 5-4 ball game. It's a seesaw ball game. And there's going to be a new pitcher for the Red Sox. Let's see who in God's name they're going to bring in. I think it's going to be Landis. I think it's going to be Landis. Oh, yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to just double check that he doesn't frickin' start a game. We hope you're enjoying this. I'm better now. I know I'm going to get out of whatever issue is worrying me. And it's just not worth worrying about. It is the 18th. We're looking for the availability of Bill Landis. Making sure he doesn't start a frickin' game. No, he doesn't start or pitch on the 19th. My luck, he will. No, he pitched relief on the 20th, which is an open invitation to use him now. It is wide open, because then he would be listed as having used, and then that's a guideline not to use him in the next game or so. Bill Landis. Landis is still alive. He started in '63. It's probably the end of his career. How do you like that? '63, he was on Kansas City A's. '64, 5 and 6, he was in minor leagues, I would assume. Came up to the Red Sox in '67. He played in '68 and '69. He played in a surprising 18 games with 25.2 innings pitched. 1-0. ERA was 5.26, and that was in their championship season. Well, Landis is coming in, and so here's Landis now. It's 1 out. It's Crowley on first. He's an East Steeler. It's 5-4, and here's Brooks Robinson, 5-4 Birds. Landis will try to put this out here. And Ken, how are you? Glad to see you. Here's the pitch to Brooks. That's going to be 6-9 right-handed. Oh, my. It's hit into the gap by Brooks for a double, and there are no asteroids. Oh, my, oh, my. Crowley goes to third. He may come home. It's going to be a close call. He's a 1-12. Infield is not in. He's a 1-13. Brooks hit that to center. 1-13. You got -1, 1-12. With one out and Montague up. We will hold him just out of an abundance of caution. And Kurt Monton will come up 1 out, second and third. Okay, Landis has not helped, allowing the double to Brooks. It's Brooks on second, Crowley, Terry Crowley on third, and here's Kurt Monton now, 0 for 3. 5-10 right-handed, grounds to short. Let's see what Rico can do with this with second and third. He's a 216 on a 5-10. $213, 9-2, G2 probably precludes a double. Well, there's no double play anyway. G2 on a 9-2, Rico, and Rico is an E16, 5, 6, 11, 13, and it looks like it's going to be a G2 out with second and third. Let's see what happens here. They're going to move up. Rico throws him out for the second out, but Crowley scores and Robinson goes to third. And that's going to be charged to Romo. And that's going to make it a 6-4 ball game. Romo in all allows 4 earned and 2 unearned, and it's Dave May with 2 outs. Landis couldn't do much about that. That really wasn't Landis' fault. The double was. Here's May now, 2 outs. It's a clutch situation, and May at the plate, 6-12, left-handed, grounds to first X. It's Thomas, a 430. Muser was a 4 also. He was a 25. 430, 12-4. It's a G3, gets to it. E30 now. 4-5-6. And he takes it to the bag. Nice play by Thomas. And the side is retired. So 2 runs, 2 big frickin' runs. Thanks to Romo and Landis. Middle of the 7th, it's now a 6-4 game. Orioles with the lead, playing their game just the way they want to. Leonard has an endurance of 4. He is Gonna pitch his third inning here. He did allow the home run to Rico to tie the game, but the Orioles have come out. He is now the winner of record. How do you like that? How things change so quickly now. Leonard sleazes into the winner of record. Romo, the loser. And it's going to be Moses. Oh, holy Moses coming up now. And there'll be a hitter for Landis. Oh, yes, there will. Oh, shit, there will. This is real, folks. Here's Moses now. Just wait for this shit to dry. Here's Moses. 304 frickin' hitter. Leonard. That's gonna be 5A right-handed. Fly ball center high and playable for Rettenmund. And he makes the catch. There's gonna be a hitter here for Landis. Lord. Very interesting play here. These clubs really getting some practice in here today. And it's going to be Reggie frickin' Smith. How do you like that? He played in the first game. He's eligible to pinch hit. We won't keep him in. We're just bringing out some of these people who played in the first game, like we brought Johnson out. We're going to bring Smith out here to pinch hit with one out, nobody on Leonard in his third inning. And Leonard actually is the loser. No, Leonard is the winner of record. Here's Smith now, switch hitter, batting left. That's 3-7, grounds it to first. And Crowley takes it, and it's 2-away. That Crowley, 3 for 4 today, this youngster has really played some good baseball today, this youngster Terry Crowley, who is non-carded. And here comes George Thomas, his second plate appearance this evening. Here's Leonard now. With 2 outs, nobody on. Done a fine job. He did allow 1, but Orioles got 2. Here's the pitch to Thomas. That's going to be 2-6. Right-handed, chops to short. And it's Belanger over to Crowley. And the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 for Leonard. He did okay. He's the winner of record. We're heading to the 8th. Leonard. That was his first endurance will be next inning. There's going to be a new pitcher now for the Red Sox. Let's see in God's name who it might be. Let's see in God's name who it might be. We just got to do a little research. I want to see if Seabird is available. Because he's a starter reliever. Got to be careful with that. He relieved on the 19th, which is a beautiful invitation to use him on the 18th. We just won't use him on the 19th. So Sonny Siebert, who I believe was acquired from Cleveland, unless he went to Cleveland after maybe. You know, the older I get, the more I can cross things up. It will be Sonny Siebert as the new pitcher. Siebert is coming out. He's at the mound rather quickly, taking his warm-ups. He'll be the third pitcher for the Red Sox this evening. And it's going to be Rettenmund, Dalrymple, and dare I say Leonard. Whoa. Maybe they don't want Leonard pitching too much. Well, we'll see. Here's Rettenmund now. Eddie Watt has not pitched in quite a while. He might be a guy worth bringing in. Here's Siebert now. And the pitch, that's going to be 6-9, right-handed, struck him out. Siebert trying to keep the Sox in this game. They trail by 2. Here's Dalrymple. I do not see Leonard. You may say, well, what the hell are you doing here? It's Weaver, folks. It's Weaver. Not me. This is an exhibition game. This is practice game for the Baltimore. They've clinched. Here's the pitch to Dalrymple. That's going to be 3-6 right-handed. Taps it back to Siebert. And he chucks it over to Thomas at first, 2 outs. And there is going to be a hitter here. How do you like that? That's going to be it for Leonard. He pitched 3. He allowed 1 hit. It was a home run. He walked 1, struck out 2. Allowed the 1 run. He's the winner of record. And whoa, it's going to be Eddie Watt. Ain't that special to be able to see Eddie Watt come in. One of the problems is he just has not pitched in quite a while. Look at that frickin' ERA. Whoa, 1.65. So Watt is warming, and there's going to be a hitter just for the novelty of it. They do lead by 2. Let's see what's going to be here. And it's going to be Frank Robinson. He's just having fun. I guess he's just having fun here, pulling out some of the... They brought Johnson out. Now he's going to bring Frank Robinson for no apparent reason, but that you need a pinch hitter because 3 innings is plenty for Leonard. In a game that doesn't really matter, except for morale and flow and continuity. And Frank says, yeah, give me an at-bat. He steps in to face Siebert. And here's the pitch to Frank. That's going to be 110. It's a ballpark blast. He's right-handed. I think that might go. In Boston, and it is gone. A home run by Frank Robinson. Even some of the hometown crowd gave him a cheer. Frank Robinson has hit a pinch hit home run here off Sonny Siebert. .110 right-handed ballpark blast in Boston, right-handed, and that's freaking gone. gratifying for Frank. And the Orioles make it 7-4. That is home run number 34 for Frank Rubenstein. Home run number 34 for Frankenstein Robinson. He had 32. Here's Buford now, 2 outs, nobody on. That was a 2-out pinch hit home run by Robinson with nobody on. Here's Buford. Siebert throws 6-6, switch hitter batting left, fly ball center, and Billy Canigliaro is under it, and the side is retired. But another run on another home run. We've had 5 this game. 3 for the Red Sox, 2 for the Orioles. It is 7-4, and look who's coming in, Eddie Watt. He needs the work, for Christ's sakes. You know, it's not like they have to use him, but why not? Give him 2 innings. Andrews, Diaz, and Petrocelli in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Watt now. Two-five right-handed, walked him. Andrews is on. And here comes Karl now. Red Sox down by 3, bottom of the 8th. Leadoff walk by Andrews, Karl at the plate. Pitch from Eddie, 4-4 left-handed to catcher X. Shouldn't be too bad. Dale Rimple. Two-4. That might be a pass ball. That might get past Dalrymple. He's an E4, 5'8", 10. It's going to be a PP with a runner on. And you know what that means. It's a pass ball by Dalrymple. And Karl with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Needless to say, that pass ball was a ball. Okay, Eddie now from the stretch. Andrews on second, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Karl now. That's going to be a 1-9, right-handed, chops it to second. And Buford has it. Andrews goes to third. 1 away. Four to 3. On a 1-9 right-handed. Man, here comes Rico. Watt looks in now. Pitch to Rico, 2-8 right-handed, base hit, non-clutch situation. Andrews scores. A very nice piece of hitting. He hit it hard. Look at that again now. It was a 2-8 right-handed. A clutch, non-clutch situation. Base hit. Bringing home Andrews to make it now a 7-5 ball game. And George Scott will be the tying run now at the plate. Eddie Watt. Eddie allowed the walk, the pass ball, moved him to third on the ground ball, and then Rico knocked him home. Here's Scott now. 7-5 Orioles. Bottom of the 8th, second of a double. Baltimore took the first game. Pitch to Scott. 6-11 right-handed, fly ball right X. That'll be Mays at 220, you can feel. This should be a must-get here for May. 220, 6-2. He gets 2 at F2. May, oh, he's an E20. 6-12-17. Whoa, it's a 3-base error. Oh my. Oh boy, we're gonna have to look at this. Whoa, what a game. It was an F2 E3, my Christ. It's a 3-base error and everybody scores. And that's gonna be charged to Dave May. We're gonna look at it all over again here, folks. Very strange game. No run batted in. And that might end up being unearned, most likely, I don't know. I'm not an expert on that, but I do the best I can. That error is charged to May, and that's the first Orioles error here. A second, no, I'm sorry. That is the second error for Baltimore. Boston has committed 2. This was the roll on the right field X. It was a 6, Schofield 4. Things looked okay when he was getting to it. Wait a minute. It was a 6, Schofield. I'm sorry, 6 May at 2. It was an F2. Which was fine, but the 6-12-17 with May, E20, was a 3-base error. So that's how it's scored, and Eddie Watt having trouble here, 2 runs in. It's now 7-6. And here's Billy playing for his brother Tony, who hit the outfield wall in the first game. You should have seen it. I'll do a highlight of it. Takes about a day or so to get the thing going. Downloadable. Still only 1 out now. Orioles, the Red Sox now down by 1 with the tying run on third on a 3-base error by May. My God. Here's Watt trying to get out of this. Canigliaro at the plate. 2-5, he struck him out. Watt reached back for that. Not exactly a great performance. Yeah, we'll call it earned. Wait a minute, that's only 2 frickin' outs. I'm so sorry. Whoa. Oh. That's 1 out. That's 2 frickin' outs. Here's Schofield now. This ain't over. Come on out here, Eddie. Ignore that 2. That could change. Here's Schofield now with Scott on third. Schofield has a chance to knock in the tying run. Now this would be unearned. This would be unearned. Pitch to Schofield. That's going to be 5-7. Switch hitter batting left. Struck him out. So Watt reaches back. A little close for comfort, but got out of it with the lead. It was 2 runs. It was a walk, a single, a 3-base error by Dave May to knock in a run. No RBI there. It was a pass ball. It was a sloppy inning. It's a 7-6 game. And Siebert comes out to pitch the top of the 9th here And he has one job, no runs. And then in the bottom of the ninth, it will be Moses, a hitter for Siebert if he makes it through this inning. And then back to the top, the very dangerous George Thomas. Okay, here's Siebert now. Facing Belanger, top of the ninth. Birds lead by 1. Here's Siebert. 6-2 right-handed. Struck him out. And here's Terry Crowley. What a game for Terry now. The youngster just brought up this year has gone 3 for 4 today, 3 singles, scored a run, knocked in 3. He knocked in 1 in the first, 1 in the 5th, and then 1 in the 7th with big, big hits. Okay, Siebert now, right-handed hitter, pitcher. .25, he struck him out. That's 2 strikeouts. For Siebert. Siebert pitched the 8th. He let up the home run to Robinson. He did strike out a batter. Here's Brooks. Lots of action in this ball game, no doubt about it. I may have faded due to a Klonopin I took and also just sort of wired from worry and now trying to de-escalate. And it happens when you do here on Strat-O-Matic Network, you get it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Here's Brooks. Siebert. And the pitch, that's 5-6 right-handed. Grounds it to short. And that's going to be for Rico, and the side is retired. So it's been a very competitive ball game. It's 7-6. I suppose Eddie Watt is the winner, the reliever, the saver of record. It was close enough. But this ain't over yet. Sonny Siebert has Eddie Watt that'll be it for Siebert, 6-7. They never lost the lead, so therefore I see Romo as still the loser of record. They never lost the lead. That's my understanding of the rules. Romo came out trailing 6-4. Then it was 7-4. Yeah, he is the loser. Leonard the winner, Watt for the save here. Here's Moses to lead it off now. 7-6. And believe it or not, Watt could allow those 2 runs and still save it. Here's Moses now. The windup and the pitch. 2-4, he struck him out. Now Eddie has struck out 3 in order. Granted, Eddie ran into problems, but he's 2 outs away from the save. Let's see who's going to hit here. We got nobody. We're going to see if we got anybody in the trove. No one. Tony is not available. It will be Sid O'Brien, a sort of a feeble choice, but is about as good as anybody who's available. So O'Brien steps in here, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Red Sox down by only 1 run here. Here's Watt now. One-seven right-handed, grounds it to second, and that's going to be for Buford. Throws it to Crowley, 2 outs. And Eddie Watt is 1 out away from the save. And here comes George Thomas. He does not have power, but he sure can hit with Andrews on deck. Thomas 0 for 2 now. It's 2 outs. Here's Eddie Watt trying to finish it up here. Watt gets the sign from Dalrymple. Here's the windup, the pitch to Thomas. Whoa, it's a 5-2. Hit to Buford, 441. Let's see if he can get to this. This could be big. .441, 3-4 goes through, base hits. It's an S2. Let's see if he boots it. 6-9-10. He's an E41. Whoa. At second. 6-9-10. No, he does not boot it. It's going to be an S2 though. That will be a base hit. And it looks like there's going to be a runner for George Thomas. If they can find anybody who can run, we don't give a shit if they can hit or anything. It's going to be Dalton Jones flexing them. Dalton Jones coming in, and coincidentally, he could play first if needed. A 1-14, Dalton Jones running. And in case he stays in, be 3-13. If they win it, not necessary. If they tie it, he'll play first base. Dalton Jones is on first base with 2 outs. And now Watt wants to settle it down here. Eddie Watt now. Red Sox down by 1. Dalton Jones the tying on first. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Andrews with power at the plate. Here's what he gets the sign from Dalrymple. And the pitch to Andrews. That's going to be 5-7. And he struck him out. And the ball game is over. Eddie Watt got into a little trouble in the 8th, but so poised. His endurance is 2. He's a real closer. No runs for the Red Sox and the final in this ball game. Baltimore 7. Boston 6. Quite a good ball game. The win goes to Leonard. Watt gets the save. Actually allowed 2 hits. Struck out 4 and allowed 2 runs. No runs. Actually, wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. He allowed 2 runs. Yeah. The final line is Baltimore 7 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. Boston 6 runs on 8 hits. And two errors. Interesting game. Orioles end up sweeping. They won the first game of this doubleheader. (8-2). Cuellar his 24th win, tying him with Marichal for Major League tops. Home runs, Frank Robinson is 33rd, Brooks is 21st, Rettenman is 2nd. Nagy got the loss. I used Landis twice in this doubleheader. He pitched 1/3 in the first game, and there was no reason why he couldn't come in and pitch 2/3 in the second. Just a little short, the Red Sox. Red Sox had a 3-1 lead, and then the Orioles got 3 runs in the top of the 5th, including a very costly 2-base error by Dick Schofield. A 3-base error by the right fielder Dave May made it 7-6, but that was it. They brought in Eddie Watt. In fact, Watt pitched that inning, but he held on. Pitched 2 innings, struck out 4. And I hope you all enjoyed this ball game. I'd like to say goodbye to Ken Castro, Doug Hunt, Bill Ivamy. Everybody else who was here. Philip Reynolds. Kathy Harden, of course, was here. Looking at the schedule, the next game is a bit of a snoozer. It's the Philadelphia Phillies at the Chicago Cubs. Again, September 18. Moving right along. It'll be Grant Jackson for the Phillies. Dick Allen is back in the lineup. And it will be Joe Decker, who I'm not sure he's even carded. Kessinger is still out. A Joe Decker, I'll have to check that. He was 1-0, pitched 12 innings. You wonder, is it even worth using? If I have him in my trove, no problem. I could. There he is. Oh, Jesus, there he is. There he is. Actually, it looks pretty good. I'm going to cut and paste him for tomorrow. And he'll be starting for the Cubs. Joe Decker ended up playing in 9 years, was a fairly journeyman, except in 1973 he finally got to pitch more, and for Minnesota he was 10-10, and then he was 16-14 for Minnesota in 1974, but then he wasn't used much. Joe Decker. And this is when you get into the, he's still alive. Oh, he died. No, 3, I'm sorry. He died at age 55 from head injuries following a fall at his home in Fraser, Michigan. Isn't that a shame? This would have been after he retired, of course. Not a lot on these people. This must have been an older card. But we'll look forward to watching Joe Decker pitch against the Phillies. I think I'll set that up for about maybe a 7:30 game. I set an earlier game up for 7, and I had to start it at 8. Maybe I'll set it up for 8. So again, it's going to be Grant Jackson for the Phillies and Joe Decker for the Cubs. And Decker ended up, he did pitch 6 innings. He allowed 2 runs. That sounds pretty good to me. And we'll be looking forward to catching Joe Decker at about 8 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. This has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Network. My name is Jeffrey Guterman. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And I'll catch you all next time.